But ooh. Yeah. So first, well, we are watching Warhammer videos today,
Okay.
and there is a big news now. There's 11th edition is coming out.
Ah.
Yes, it's coming out, I think, this summer. But the big news is it's my favorite boys, the sons of the fabulous Hawk Boy. It will be the War of Armageddon. And the return of Sebastian Yarrick.
Isn't he dead?
It's not! He's coming back!
Of course, everyone is coming back nowadays.
But Yarrick is the most awesome human being there ever was, except for the Emperor. I'm happy that they're coming back. But also, it's going to be the second edition box again, but with new Marines and Orcs.
Okay.
Well, I'm kind of liking it. Still waiting for more information. The box is going to be called Armageddon. I'm thinking it might be Fourth War of Armageddon.
Yeah.
So at the
They
same
did
time,
fuck that one up.
Third War, they kind of fucked up a big bit.
I mean, they even tried to change the name of the planet. It still didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. Nothing works. Because
No.
Orcs love Armageddon.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm going to get the copyright out of the way because what happens when I show these videos, fine, because it should be supported. So let's go with some music. Let's get this out of the way to begin with. I'm also a big fan of Jack. Seen this before?
No. I haven't. Oh, nice tune though.
Yeah, it's a really good song. Considering it's just an auto-tune of Jack screaming.
Simple challenge. I call bullshit on that. Grab it with your teeth. What is all
And
you
it's
need?
called All the
Mother
Way.
rape ass. I call
And
bullshit
this is
on
how I
that.
feel sometimes,
Oh.
especially when we play Elden Ring.
Oh, you know, I think I know what game we should play. Except for Night Rain. Chained Together.
We have it, and we still haven't played it.
I don't have Chained Together.
I thought we all had it.
No, I don't think so.
I can't remember. But yeah, we have to play Chains Together, mostly so we can be really angry at everyone.
You like fake tickets, don't you? That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. You got shot. No! Little potato man. You will always my favorite. I believe.
Okay.
I believe in you. I
This is so damn old. Incredible.
How old is this?
The happy few days. When he still lives back with his mom. It's a banger, Cheetah.
Yeah, it is. It was a really nice tune. I don't know who made it. Is it Shomoyo?
Yeah. Or Shomoyo.
Yeah, but that was hard.
Those
to say. Yeah, those guys.
Those guys here. It made a really good song.
Yeah, it was a really good tune.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Weird start to the stream today. So we're going to start with not Hell's Reach, starting with Rax.
Rax. Is
No,
it
Rax?
Siege of Rax?
Hmm?
Is it the Siege?
Yes, it's the Siege of Rax. Sadly, they've only made one chapter so far, and that was 4 years ago.
Hmm.
We'll watch this. It's only 5 minutes.
Okay.
Volume a little bit.
Yes, because I really don't want to be deaf.
Yes. Also, Kriegers!
No, of course.
Love the Kriegers. I love
Well,
the aesthetic.
Yeah, so do I. I love the aesthetics. It's just like I told you about the trench war
Mm-hmm.
with the soldiers of, I think it's New Antioch.
Yeah.
They have kind of like the same look to them.
I mean, who do you think they ripped off? And who do you think B-dubs ripped off?
Yes.
But the story of Krieg is really sad.
Yeah, they destroyed their own world.
In heresy, now they are penitents.
God damn it.
There is actually the YouTube channel Man with Too Much Time does the mashup of what would happen if Warhammer 40k accidentally popped into the story of Star Wars.
Oh my goodness
Let's just
gracious.
say they fucked things up.
Yeah. No one wants to live in this universe. I can tell you right away, you don't want to live here.
No, and I wouldn't like to live in the Star Wars universe either.
No.
But they pop in, the Empire pops in and they start like death camps and murdering several planets. But there is a character who is a Krieger,
How did that
and
do?
they show a really interesting for a fan-made thing.
It's a new film.
You all have Krieger things. What's
Jag tar ett spel.
little eagle?
I got my little nerdling.
Yeah, the little nerdling has arrived.
I think he's a bit disappointed by the lack of shooting.
This is so cool.
This is really cool. It's going to be interesting in a few years' time to see what people are able to make with AI.
We did see. We did watch the
I am
80s
slightly
version
against-
of 40k, which was really cool when it was done with the AI.
Yeah, I'm slightly against AI, but making these types of movies, I think would be perfect. No, because this is not like they are going to rip someone off and push people out of work because they use AI instead of real actors. But there will never be any real actors.
How the heck do I increase the volume?
I don't know. Discord?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, but do you like these big rates? I think that would be perfect. AI, because it's very helpful.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the volume for you is other. Let's increase manually.
Han ska spåra.
Nej.
But
Ja, varför är det inte Transformers?
this video has had a resurgence in YouTube on reacting. I thought it was something for us to check out because I've never seen it.
Emil is asking why there are no Transformers.
I don't know. We're not
He
watching
thinks
How.
it's a severe. He thinks it's a severe lack.
I agree with him. We need Optimus Prime here.
Yes.
Oj,
I have to say though,
Okay.
this is a beautiful beginning of it. Sadly, they haven't
Yes.
done.
No, that's sad because this is a really good intro. I liked it, even though.
Oh, that's a cool work with.
Oh, it's the war.
det work. Hur många ska de vara?
In pojke, varför?
Vet så.
That looks damn good.
I actually like the name. The other name they use, the Sea of Souls.
Yeah, that's a good name.
I think that explains the warp a bit more. Than
The Sea of Souls.
the warp.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Spel.
Next one is called Project Morningstar. And it's called The Hunt. This just popped up. I have no idea what this is.
Jag sa den precis som...
We have a little...
I hope it's 40k because I have no idea what this is. This might actually just be some generic sci-fi. I don't know.
I had to have a little fight over the microphone, but now it's back.
Okay.
Men då...
Exogen.
Ja, någon drog ur sladden.
Ja.
Det var det då.
Jag vet inte.
Nej. Så, nu tar du det här och äter upp och så går du ner till pappa. Gå ner till pappa då så kan jag insulin i alla fall.
Jag är lite törstig.
Ja, men gå ner då. Nej. Du ska till dagis.
Jo, det ska du.
Disappointment.
Yeah, I can hear the disappointment here. Well, apparently this is not 40k, but it seems to be some kind of sci-fi.
No. Something else. Yeah? What?
Exogen. Bad alien.
The Exogen News must be the premise in this.
Well, it seems like we're doing generic sci-fi today as well. Then I'm going to add another video.
Oh, we got some rockets, I think. And some vehicles.
They're on our asteroid. Or planet, or whatever it is.
I had no idea. Oh, those are cool. Really nice.
Additional extra artillery unit deployed.
Yeah, I wonder if they are real models.
Good hunting.
I'm wondering the same, because it looks like a rhino chassis with wheel. Or a chimera.
Yeah, it's really cool though. If it's not real models, they were really well made.
Yeah. This is what
Now we're
fooled
in-
me, because this is the image I got, and I thought it was Space Marines.
Yeah, well, I guess it's Space Marines.
Yeah, some kind of Marines in powered armor, I guess.
Yes. Totally
They
unique
look
concept.
very much like regular Marines. The freaking helmets!
Yeah.
Is this Space Crusade?
I have no idea what this is. Oh,
Joint
that
defense
guy's
lines
fucking
ready
burn.
to counter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is an obvious ripoff, honestly.
No one is saying anything. Okay. Well. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
The armor is a Mark 715.
There's a bit like Crusader armor, doesn't it? With the helmet.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe a Mark
Very bulky.
3 or 4, I think. Oh, nice studding
We have a clear on the target.
from
Better get back in.
no air.
That thing looks a bit like Sparta. Remember those tanks that we had? I can't remember the name, but you have tanks that you can turn into a rocket platform. It's kind of like those.
Yeah, and I have to say, the Exogens look very much like that, because that tank that they blew up looked like a barracuda. Or a devilfish. I like this.
Oh, yes? Cool.
The thing, I was just googling Warhammer videos and this showed up.
That looks very much like. Oh my god. What's the name of the movie? The 80s movie? Robocop.
A little bit, yeah. Nice combination. Space Crusaders, that's the
Do you
game.
feel like there's something more beyond your hat block? Something more exciting than the humdrum
Oh,
of
we're
your
watching
shift?
a picnic video, aren't we?
We're waiting for you. There's opportunity.
Suddenly
There's
Starship
adventure.
Troopers.
Aren't we?
Elko, this is the Sanctioner. We have the Exogens leaving escape vector at 00501.
Are they sending that in space?
We still have enemy
Yeah, that's
fire
kind of
coming from the
weird.
moon.
That's odd. Good choice, I guess.
Nice.
Cool. I'm gonna say the graphics are really cool, even though it's an indie project, I guess.
This was 1 year ago, and it's an indie project.
Dasuera. Coquelino.
Damn good.
It really does.
Kind of funny to discover these things.
There are so many creative and amazing people out there.
Safalino.
If I had money, I would actually throw them at all these people.
What I lack is backstory. That's all.
I guess it's coming. Now we're talking, and also missing. I guess it will be revealed as we. Currently, this reminds me of Halo a little bit.
I never played Halo.
You miss it.
Yeah, I know. I've been told.
Yeah. But I've only played one in I played two when I was in university.
No,
Heck,
it stopped working.
the flippity floppity, what's happening?
Oh no, YouTube. Don't do this. Come on, you can do it.
Come on. There we go.
I played Mass Effect though.
I mean, almost every sci-fi nowadays is kind of derivative of each other, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to do something totally unique.
Yeah.
I mean, there will always be aspects that reminds you of something else because, well, you can't be totally.
I'm just kind of flabbergasted. It's really, really good.
Really good. It is. This is talent.
This person or the team, my goodness, please take my money. If I had known, I would have put up flashing lights on. Oh,
Wow. Oh, he exploded?
why did he explodify? What the heck?
I don't know. And why is he leaking?
Rick.
This is very much Crusade arm. I do enjoy that they are not speaking.
The TX-1's reactor's been down.
No, they're not.
No, there was.
Repaired by the time you get back, but you better hurry and kill the platform's operations. I'm getting
Bring
a lot of
themselves to
things
the
from all over the hull. Won't be long.
First contact protocols. Stock kill, Priestrom. Ave nabrek. Pray. Weak. Close. These exogen are different.
Yeah, that's interesting.
This is
You also
actually-
get so confused when there are two different languages. Now there is a language we don't understand at all, and English. But I was watching with my son yesterday a female gamer on the children's channel.
Hmm?
She was reviewing a Moomin game.
Oh, Moomin. The
Yeah.
latest movie is really great, though.
Yeah, it was super cute.
Yeah.
And she spoke Swedish,
Mhm.
and she spoke Finnish, and she
Oh,
kind of switched between Swedish and Finnish
Mhm.
constantly. And now you are like, wait, what? Excuse me, what?
Yeah. I had a colleague last year, summer break, that did the same thing, and my brain was like, sorry, I kind of know the context, but what the frick did you just say?
Yeah. I mean, I know a few words in Finnish and some sentences, but not much.
It's the same here. I just know it, but again, what?
Yeah, and then when she turned and started to speak Swedish, it took a few words before you realized that she was talking Swedish.
I've had the same problems. People have spoken Swedish with me, and I speak at the same time, and my brain is like, wait a moment. Ah!
Yeah, it's the same thing if you are watching an English movie where they speak English, and then you have a character who speaks Swedish.
Yeah, it's like, wait, what?
It might take several you have to watch it several times before you realize that character is talking Swedish. It's not gibberish.
It's like, hang on a second. This is
Yeah.
not the Swedish chef I'm watching right now. It's a real Swede.
Yeah, it's like in I think it was Minority Report, where he gets his face. They change his face. Isn't that the Minority Report with? Is it Skarsgård or is it Stormare? Who is the doctor who?
Isn't it Max von Sydow?
No, it's the main character, Tom Cruise character. Has to go underground, and he has to change his face, and he does that at his eyes. There is something with his eyes.
Oh yeah, that was Peter Stormare.
Yeah, and it's Stormare, and then he has a nurse. He is a Swedish doctor, and he has a nurse called Greta.
Of course he did.
And she sings a lullaby because everything's super creepy, and she sings Trollmorsvagg song, which is a Swedish lullaby.
De 11 små barn.
Yeah.
And so on.
And I realized after a while that I knew the tune.
You recognize the tune, and then...
Yeah, and then I realized, wait, she's singing in Swedish.
I had that a few nights ago. It wasn't Swedish, but I was watching.
Oh.
Yeah, I've started on from the beginning because I haven't watched the newest season. There was an episode called Död Kalm. Dead Calm.
Okay.
And they speak freaking Norwegian. And my brain was like, wait a second, they're actually speaking a language I understand.
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, I have to really listen because, yeah, they're speaking Norwegian, but with a freaking Finnish accent.
Oh no, even worse.
Yeah, my brain was like, I understand this, but what the hell are they talking? What are they saying? Ah! It had
Yeah.
Vladimir Kubilov, which I really enjoyed. He was the big guy in 13th.
Okay.
He's big, he's blonde, scary.
Of course he is.
Yeah, but he's really cool though. He's Norwegian. But still, it was like, at the same time, because they had an American speaking Norwegian, which I understood, but the Norwegians spoke with a Finnish accent. I was like, frick.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, what the hell even?
Or 3.
Yeah, and it was the same a few episodes ago. They had people who were supposed to be French. I was like, I can hear some of the words, and I understand some of them, but this doesn't make sense. And it turns out they were French Canadian.
Ah.
Oh, that's why. Saying.
And get to this. Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's like, okay, now it makes sense. Alright, so the third episode, 7 minutes long.
Yes. And the aliens.
They see no. They look very much like cars. They are.
Yeah, they do. That was a good translation. Translation. Yeah.
Finally, we get the translation of what the heck they're saying. It seems like the Battle Brothers use their own battle cat when speaking to each other when they use English. That was the conclusion.
Aku koksno, kuzawa, chilis, mukaanva.
Yeah, that sounds like
Something where everything is a misunderstanding,
That wouldn't surprise me.
and the aliens are really the good guys, and humans are the bad guys.
That would be sus.
It's happened more than once.
But the aliens, it sounds a little bit like they're speaking Klingon.
Yeah, you're right.
Brrr. Well, you haven't lived on the lesson read Shakespeare in Klingon. Which is true, it actually exists.
Of course, because why not?
Yeah, because nerds.
Nerd's gonna nerd.
Yeah. I only know a few words in Klingon. I've listened to Shakespeare in Klingon and it was really freaking awesome. It's so silly to me, but it's so much fun. Especially since I do love Shakespeare. Kind of look a little bit like Death Tree Heresy.
Oh, oops.
That was a big oopsie. Big oopsie poopsie going on there.
Yeah.
Get her.
All squadrons.
Yeah, because I remember in the Horus Heresy book that they were usually talking in the first like 2-3 books. They talk about the Chthonian battle.
Yeah, the Chthonian, they have their own language.
Yeah, actually every chapter has its own language, but there is very specific. This is our battle cat. We all speak this in battle. And I find
On
it very
approach,
fascinating.
vector, exchange, 87.
And I think that
Yield,
I would
6-3.
love to have more
Zero
info.
sum, 3-1.
Making the run.
I would kind of love the idea of 2 chapters. The first contact with each other are in different battle cats, and it's like, oh shit, we have to speak Gothic. Understand?
Yeah, I'm still struggling with the second book. I haven't even started the third, and we are supposed to get through the fourth now.
Oh, I've read the 4 books so far. I'm on my like 7th book of the year.
No, yeah, of the year I'm on book 7 or 8, I think, but
Yeah,
I just can't. It's something about that book that I just can't stand, and I don't know what it is, and it annoys me to no end.
It's a really sloggy.
I mean, the writer is competent. He's very competent.
Admiral Hyatt is insisting that he allowed
Yeah, I would say the writing is better than Abnett's.
Tell them they're getting paid to run down
But there is.
Heresy.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, the horror.
Ah, but
This is costing us a fortune.
Yeah, but there is something about the book that I just. I don't know.
There is a tonal shift between the first and second
changes
book.
my plans.
It's,
Characters
yeah, I
as
think.
well, they are very different.
Yeah, I think the first thing that started to grind on me was the fact that
Deal with the artillery.
I started to read the second book. I finished the first, and then the same day I started to read the second book. I just put the first one away, and then I started to read.
Now, but
Post
the
God.
scanner isn't gonna hold the rest over for long.
I shouldn't have done that. I should have let it
Big one.
be for a while.
Should have waited a few days.
Yeah, and then there are some things in the book that just
We said we deliver a
drives me
experience.
freaking insane.
Like what?
Because everyone is so goddamn stupid.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
supposed to
that
be
is the thing.
super smart.
Engage the moon.
I mean, Horus himself is supposed to be this demigod being who is more intelligent than anyone. Well, except the Emperor, I guess.
And some of the other Primarchs, they. Horus
Yeah,
wasn't
but
the
he's-
greatest Primarch there was. He was efficient.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be way, way, way smarter than a normal human.
Yeah. Even
And he's so
regular Space
goddamn
Marines are
stupid.
supposed to be smarter than the baseline human.
Yeah, and he's so goddamn stupid in this book.
Yes.
It just drives me insane. What the hell? I mean, I know this has to happen to get him to chaos. But
Yeah.
being as smart as he is, and he doesn't know about
He
chaos,
should have
but he
seen
should
through
have.
it.
He should have seen it all right away. He should have seen through everything.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
It's all because of fucking Erebus and
Yeah, but it's just like, why?
oh, I have another one.
Okay.
StarCraft.
Ooh.
See if I can.
And that brain.
On the Amerigo.
Let's see, Carbot.
Yeah, we saw some Carbot, but there's the original one is called Battle on the Amerigo.
Okay.
But here we go. It's a new one. It came out 5 days ago.
And remake. Okay.
So I'm going to show you this.
Yeah.
Because in the original one, there is the Terrans going to a space station. They're going to, and there are Zergs there, and they fight in them.
Of
And
course.
it's like a 3-minute cutscene. It's a super long cutscene considering that back in the day when it was made in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is an increase in reinterpretation. Some of the audio lines are actually from aliens, and it's very much in.
Okay.
So I'm going to start this, and I'm going to go pee, and I'll be right.
And I'm gonna stop complaining about the Horus Heresy books.
Yeah, then we can continue complaining about. Here we go.
Yes.
Bye, bye, bye. Hang on, we're in for some chop. Strap yourselves in, boys.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to say though that the Horus Heresy books, one of the characters I hate the most is Bella Vivo.
Oh my god, yes.
At the
Why
same
is
time,
she
I
even
like
there?
her, but at the same time, I like her because she is. You can see her as a funny comment about the Valley Girl comment YouTube.
Yeah, somewhat.
But she's so annoying and grating and everything. I was so happy when.
Yeah, and then you have
I
what
love
his
Ignace
name? Carcassi.
Carcassi.
Yeah, I kind of like him
Ignace.
because in the first book he just speaks the truth. I mean, he is the voice of reason. He gets his ass beat because of it.
Yes.
Yes, but he is the voice of reason.
And
He ma-
Loken are like the
Yeah.
most realistic and intelligent people in the entire series. Of the
Yeah,
first
but
three
at the
books.
same time, Carcassi is a bit.
He's a dick.
Yeah, but he's a bit dim-witted. He's not the smartest in every regard, and he drinks too much.
Well, he's believable because he doesn't see everything, but he does have his opinions. He has his faults.
Yeah.
He's an alcoholic and everything.
Yeah, but that was another thing that made me annoyed in the second book, because in the second book he's all of a sudden he is this social genius who can see everything.
He's supposed to be socially
just-
inept and a little bit
He is
slow.
Yeah, he's supposed to be this annoying. I guess he's a truth sayer, but he's still, I mean, like a drunk that tells you the
But you
truth
know,
because they are drunk.
the truths are spoken by drunk people and small children.
Hey, Joel,
Yes.
catch.
And that was Marcus.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden in False Gods, he is this genius who can see through
Knock
everything.
it off, Jake.
He's a little bit
Drink after the job's done.
Yeah, while Horus and the rest of them can't.
Take
Yeah,
Jacobs
I've-
and secure
excuse
the
me?
main server. Yes, Sergeant.
If Horus had already been corrupt,
Sir,
yes.
door is ready to breach.
Yeah, but he isn't. That's the thing. He isn't.
Go.
He isn't until he is hurt by the end.
Yeah. On that Nurgle ship.
He
I
did
don't remember the ship's name.
had his doubts before that. But that was mostly because the MP boy was Big Skull Daddy. Wasn't
Yeah.
telling everyone the truth. But at
No.
the same time, he was okay with it, even though he didn't.
No, I mean, the Emperor could have just told, like, Horus
Yeah, so
and a few of the Primarchs what is going on, really, and then said, we should
What
not
is it,
talk
soldier?
about this because we don't want to bring any attention to the war and the gods in the war.
yeah.
But they are there, just so you know.
You exist, and we're trying to destroy them
hell those guys doing?
Yes,
because everything is freaking Erebus's
Biological
fault.
signals ceased during
yes it is. At least he died.
I have a bad
He
feeling
and
about
Erd,
this.
and that was
Access
Dan
the main
Abnett. I
server
love
and
Abnett, but
retrieve the data.
that you
Do
really
not
fucked.
touch nothing.
No.
Erd,
No.
oh my god, the worst mom in the history of ever.
Yeah.
There we go.
I really didn't like it.
The situation is not good.
And that was
Get
another
ready
thing
to
that
take off.
annoyed me. And I think it was because I had just finished the other book, then I read this one,
Main
and
server
it just
accessed. files.
That's your
I still remembered how they acted in the first book, and now the second one, and it's just, excuse me?
This is the downside when you have several different authors. I mean, several of the authors who wrote the beginning of the Horus Heresy are very competent writers. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah, and as I said, this guy, I can't remember his name, it's Mac something. Chris? Mac? Not something.
What's the situation?
And he's a very good writer. I would like to read something else that he has written, because that guy is talented. But in this case, oh no.
Sir, the emergency door is locked. Make it open. Sir. On battle station.
Graham McNeil, who wrote.
Yes, Graham McNeil. Graham.
The first one is Death Hamlet.
Yeah, and then I mean
Graham
the
McNeil
first.
wrote the second book, and the third one was written by Ben Counter, who is also a good author.
Yeah.
We are
And the guy who wrote
Style was too big in between. That's
yeah, there was too much of a difference between those. It should have been just one author writing all of the books.
Yeah, it would
And
have
then
been
they
better.
could have brought in other authors to write the books, like the book about the Dark Angels, the book about the
Life of the
Fulgrim
Ice
and-
Stone was written by James Cole, which is a good author, but he also has his.
yeah, because I think it would have felt better if the core books in the Heresy were written by the same person. I'm not saying it should be Dan Abnett, it could have been any one of them, but just that the same person has written all of the books.
It would have made things a little bit.
Yeah, and then they could have brought in other authors to write the spin-offs.
I really like Oscar Burns, and that was also in Dan Abnett.
Yeah, I'm looking at my phone right now because I'm looking for who the author was that wrote Belisarius Scroll. Because he was really good. I like him.
We have to fall back.
Where are you?
Where is Sarge?
The High Lord is really good in it.
He's gone.
Yeah, this is still, it's really good, I gotta say.
Doors open.
Where is Belisarius? There you are.
Sorry, Skull.
Belisarius Scroll, the great work, but who is the author? Guy Haley.
Guy Haley, yeah, he's a really good author too.
Yeah, he also wrote Avenging Sun, and if you have read Avenging Sun and then read Belisarius Scroll, you can notice because Cole is the same type of character. As I said, I see him as a Peter Barnum type guy.
There we go.
He would have a little top hat. In my mind, he has a little top hat and a red jacket.
There we go. That was the Battle for America remastered.
Yeah, it was really good.
Just as a
Even though we have
reference-
talked about other things, this one was good.
Just as a reference, here's the original.
Oh, from
StarCraft 1998, I think. And this is also a remaster. Well, I think they just upgraded the graphics too.
Not that blocky.
Yeah, because if it
Because,
was
oh
the
my
original
God.
ones, we would have to have have to step away
90s
10
graphic.
meters to see it.
Oh my.
I think it was like 97 when not the StarCraft built it.
Yeah, so do I. It's one of my favorite games. I suck at it, but I still like it very much.
The squeaky sound.
It sounds like a balloon.
Yeah.
And these blocky characters with their buzz cut.
Horrible teeth and everything.
Yeah. Why does everyone have horrible teeth in the future?
Because it was supposed to be a penal colony, so they had to make them look.
I mean, wouldn't dentistry have been better in the future?
Way better. I mean, look at this guy.
I'm just saying.
And then noses.
Yeah.
Everybody has
But
like
surgery apparently isn't a thing.
No. How the hell did they procreate?
Well, if the women are just as butt ugly, I guess.
Yeah, but the women look like Sarah Kerrigan, every single one of them.
I know.
I guess if there are no other men, what to do?
I can't be picky, but I mean, she shows Rainer, and I guess he.
Rainer looks good, and so does Arcturus Mens.
Yeah, but he's a shit person.
Yeah, I was so happy when we killed him.
Yeah.
Thank God for cold fusion.
Thank God for cold fusion.
And I mean, oh, the faces.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Oh, the faces.
And the super, like, white sclera on the eye.
Yeah, I got your Zerg right here.
And yeah, he's almost out of teeth.
Oh, he doesn't have to care.
Nah. That's the least of his problems now. Oh, pretty.
Bite me. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I guess the Zergs wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
They just take a num num.
Yeah, they will just nom everything.
Yes, they will. I kind of like playing Zergs because you can just swarm everything.
Very good.
Yeah. You just create a gazillion of the little Zerglings and then you swarm everything.
But I did enjoy this cutscene because it's very much alien.
Yes, it is. This is aliens.
Yeah, straight on. But it looks so damn good. Dude, you're shooting at the abdomen of the Hydranus. Come on.
Yeah, not good.
I'm not sure if this guy is supposed to be a ghost or something.
Aren't ghosts supposed to be be a bit more pretty?
I don't know, but I don't know. Honestly, I was like, who is this guy? What is he supposed to be? Game.
Yeah, I don't get it either because he doesn't look like a ghost. He doesn't have their suit. He doesn't look like a marine, and there is no one else who looks like that in the game.
Exactly. That's why I was like, maybe a ghost or I don't know.
Or is it supposed to be some kind of technician?
Yeah, the unit doesn't even exist in the game, so I have no idea.
So weird.
I mean, in the remaster we saw before, he was kind of like here. It's like this dude.
Yeah.
So this is a movie, a full movie called Hell's Reach.
Okay.
And it is actually based on the novella called Hell. It's like
2 hours?
Yeah, it's 2.5 hours originally. I thought we'd watch a little.
Because I need to go to bed.
I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. So let's watch for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, this one is critically acclaimed because of its stylistic approach.
Okay.
I will die on this world. I cannot tell where this conviction comes from. Whatever birthed it is a mystery to me. And yet the thought clings like a virus, blooming behind my eyes and taking deep root within my mind. It almost feels real enough to spread corruption to the rest of my body, like a true sickness. It will happen soon, within the coming nights of blood and fire. I will draw my last breath, and when my brothers return to the stars, my ashes will be scattered over the priceless earth of this accursed world. Armageddon.
Oh, we're back there again.
Even the name twists my blood until burning oil beats through my veins.
This is a novella written by Aaron
I feel
Dempsey
anger now,
Bowden, which
hot
is
and
really,
heavy,
really
flowing
good.
through my heart and filtering into my limbs like boiling poison. My hands curl into fists. I am strong, born only to slay for the Emperor and the Imperium. I am pure, wearing the blackest of the black, trained to serve as a spiritual guide as well as a war leader. I
think most people
incarnate.
find the Black Templars kind of annoying.
Only to kill until finally.
I mean, they are awesome, but they are also very sure.
No.
I am a weapon in the eternal crusade to forge humanity's
the narrator here
mastership.
is Jonathan Keeble. He and Toby Longwood are my favorites.
Its strength, purity, and wrath will not be enough. I will die on this world.
Same time, I'm so fascinated by the...
I will die on Armageddon.
Gosh. Interesting.
Even though this is a fan story, a fan project and everything, even E-dubs didn't take this down.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because it was so well done. The copyright protected it, yes, and I'm fine with that, but it didn't take it down. That speaks volumes about the quality. And this is actually the abridged one, because I think the original is like 10 hours. Black Templars are kind of weird, considering they come from the Imperial Fists.
Yeah, they are something totally different. That's the weirdest thing about them. They don't act and look at the least like their, I guess, mother chapter.
Progenitors?
Yeah.
I mean, how would you describe the Imperial Fist?
Yellow.
Yeah, but personality.
Stoic.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they are fortress builders.
In the holiest chamber of our ancient flagship, I lower myself to one knee and bow my head, because
and most definitely not religious.
Yeah, the Black Templars are religious, zealous, and
High Marshal Helbrecht,
cankerous, I would say.
Yeah, and they go on these crusades that can last for hundreds of years.
100 wars and 100 worlds.
Because, well, they felt like it. Now they have to do it for if they fail something, I think. Isn't that when they have to go on a crusade?
I submit myself before your
if they
judgment.
fail something, or if they feel that something has been wrong in the name of the Emperor.
Helbrecht's voice was a deep murmur.
Slain by the archenemy.
No, it's supposed to be Nick
You,
Kine.
Grimaldus, have lost a master.
This, but
We have all of us
Toby
lost
Longwood.
a brother. It was the belief of Reclusiarch Mordred that upon his death,
Oh, this is
would
freaking
be
Toby
worthiest
Longwood.
of our brother chaplains to stand in his stead.
Toby, my boy.
His final decree was that you, of all your brethren, would be the one
if you
to
listen
rise
to the
to the
audiobooks,
rank
he
of
reads basically the entire Horus
The figure
Heresy.
inclined his head in greeting.
Oh my goodness.
He has such a good voice.
We draw near to our destination. I took the liberty of readying the squad for planetfall.
And he
This
very-
world will
has this
burn. It will not be the
harsh voice
first,
that works really well with.
nor the last.
But when you see him in person,
Have you seen the
it's
projections?
like this short,
The fleet auguries,
round
the number
man,
of
British
I
gentleman.
lost interest when
Yeah.
numbers became too high for me to
It's
count
like
on my
John Noble,
Arterian snorted at his own.
who can play.
We will
I mean,
fight
he's
and
amazing because he can play this
fight and die.
kindly,
All that
tiny
ever changes
little
is the color of
gentleman,
the sky we fight under,
the grandfather
and the
type,
shade of the blood in our
almost.
blades.
And then he can turn into Denethor. I mean,
basically the devil.
Yeah. He did one of those things in...
My brothers' names are...
it was a series called Sleepy Hollow,
Kador,
where he
Neruvar,
played the
Bastilan.
Horseman of War. And when the characters first found him, he was a sin eater who
These are the
grew
knights that
plants on his
waged war
balcony.
beside me for decades.
and was this
We
sweet
are the
little
knights of
man.
Squad Grimaldus.
Well, I mean, just watch Return
Within
of the
his
King.
veins, Kador
Yeah, and then he
carries the
turns
blessed
into
blood of Rogel Dawn with what seems like
war.
He is older than I. Older
I mean,
by
John
far.
Noble is an
His decades
incredible
within the
actor.
Sword Brethren are
Yeah,
behind him.
it was so amazing, and he switched between these two
Primus
characters. He
is
did
the
it
rising
in
sun
just
to
one
Kador's
scene
dust.
when he was this
He is aware
little
of his
timid
skills
man, and then he has
subtle and
split
undignified
and
way
turned
many
into
young
war.
warriors. A blade master, he
With his-
calls himself.
All of a sudden,
It is no
you get that
mistake.
feeling that he's imposing, and it's the same thing.
Well, speaking of that, another favorite of
Arterion
mine
is-
is actually Brian Blessed.
Arterion. My shadow, just as I am his.
I know who that is.
It is rare
No.
number for any
Do you
knight to
remember
lay
I,
aside personal
Claudius?
glory. Yet Arterion is the one who
vaguely.
carries my banner into battle.
Do you remember who played Augustus?
Neruvar is the newest among
grandfather
us.
of Claudius.
The squad required the presence
No.
of an apothecary.
Blackadder.
In the trials, only Neruvar impressed the rest of us.
Oh my
with his
goodness, no.
quiet endurance.
I don't. I'm sorry.
Bastilan is last.
Oh, yes.
Bastilan,
Remember the Hawk guy,
always
the
the
leader of
best
the Hawk
and
people?
least of us all.
Yeah.
A
Life
leader,
is
but not a
alive!
commander. An inspiring
That
presence,
is
Okay.
Brian
a
Blessed.
strategist.
He has this booming
Forever
voice.
a sergeant,
Oh,
never fated to
okay.
rise as a
Because he is
castellan
trained
or
as
marshal.
a Shakespearean actor. Just like Patrick Stewart. He also
Mm-hmm.
has the booming voice.
My brothers go through
Yeah.
the same rituals
The
of
same
checking
with
and
Ian
rechecking.
McKellen. He also has that. Because all of
curious
them
sense
are
of
trained in
unease to
Shakespearean acting.
Mm-hmm.
But Brian Blessed, I love it because of that. Especially when he does commentary on golf or snooker. Because everyone is like, "It's fascinating god, they are very close to the goal," and he goes like, "He is close to the goal! It's just one more chance!" And so on.
I have heard from great and
That's why I love it.
brain of the Sword Brethren that there is talk of the High Marshal nominating you to lead a crusade.
They actually released
It is
a
my
few days
belief,
ago a new
not
version
merely the wish of
or
your
a new,
fallen master,
recording
that you
of,
should take the
Harry
honor we
Potter.
offer you now. You have waged war at my side for
Originally, they were
200
read by
years,
Steve.
Grimaldus. Will you stand
now
at my
they have
side
made like a
as Reclusiarch of the Eternal Crusade?
dramatization. And
Okay.
instead of Stephen Fry, they
Yes,
actually have Hugh
Alicia.
Laurie, which makes it kind of funny. Whereas
Okay.
Jeeves read it, and now it's Wooster. So I need to listen to the version.
Guide up the Reclusiarch of the Eternal
Because
Crusade
I'm a big fan of both.
as a knight of the Inner Circle. Let that be the last blow you receive unanswered.
It will be so.
My
liege.
Boys.
As it should.
Yeah, they are really good.
Wondering if they are ink or if they're hand-drawn with lead pencil.
I don't know.
Or maybe even coal.
Yeah, might be cold when you look at the kind of sketchy outlines.
Because I think this one was made like 10 years ago, so it's pre-AI. Or if it's really damn good at studio thing.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's really good. Whatever it is, it's good.
So Armageddon. That's why I'm saying that it's fascinating just to watch it, because you get kind of messed with it. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of how I imagine superheated air sounding. That's a big no. When I get my tax return, I'm going to get Warhammer points. I will watch some more Warhammer.
Yeah, I need to start watching it again because I just I don't know why I stopped watching it, but
well, I stopped mostly because I watched everything and there was nothing for like 6 months. And it's been like dead until like this year. Nothing has actually changed. I also hope I can continue on my old subscription for €5 a month. I doubt it.
Yeah, I pay 69 Swedish crowns right now.
About €7.
Yeah. About
50, 7.
Mm-hmm.
That would be about $8, I guess. Yeah, the sign of the Aquila.
Are you Kirov?
I am.
We are the Emperor's Knights. We are the warriors of the Eternal Crusade and the sons of Rogel Dawn. I am Helbrecht, High Marshal of the Black Templars. With me is Bayard.
We have some questions.
Yeah, exactly. Well, honestly, I mean, the Imperial Fist chapter in itself, the Legion,
we come
is
to offer
extinct.
you our blades, our service.
Yeah, there was like one left. The Imperial Fist.
The Imperial Fist, and they had to get the successor chapters to actually pull
entire star
so they could rebuild the original.
With a fraction of
that. They were no longer the Imperial Fists. They were the Imperial Fist.
To Armageddon.
Yeah, the Imperial Fist, and that's it. But it's kind of fascinating because they did a good job in the Horus Heresy books about Sigismund, who is the founder of the Black Templar.
Will not survive the
because
first week.
He is a raging asshat.
The man speaking is ancient, and he looks every
but
hour
he is
of his
definitely
age.
a Black Templar.
Both piety and hate echo in his every word.
So good characterization.
His name
of him
is Sebastian
in the book.
Yarrick. Even we Astartes must respect that name.
What is coming in system now far exceeds what has laid waste to the planet before. The other hives must be
there are two
reinforced
series that
1,000 times over.
From Warhammer.
Hades will burn.
Okay.
At our best estimations, Battlefleet Armageddon,
there's one,
the orbital defenses, and the Astartes fleets remaining in the void will be able to deny the enemy landing for 9 days.
And both of them,
These
I think, all the episodes are like
estimates.
1 to 3
And
hours in total.
4 days. Once the orbital war is lost, be it 4 days or 9, our fleets will break from the planet in a fighting withdrawal. From then on, Armageddon will be defenseless beyond what is already entrenched upon the surface. The Orcs will be free to land whatever and wherever they wish.
Come from?
Who will lead the Astartes vessels?
Given his seniority and the expertise of his chapter, High Marshal Helbrecht of the Black Templars will take overall command of the Astartes fleets. We are to remain in orbit.
We are the obvious choice to command the Astartes elements in the orbital battles.
I was wrong.
High Marshal Helbrecht.
I will not die in futility on this world.
High Marshal.
Yeah, he's weird.
Before he even sets foot on the world below us.
But he has a lot of respect for Jarek.
We must leave a contingent on the surface.
But there is also a funny
one
thing
of the
that
hive
happened
cities that yet
after
remains ungarrisoned by
Third
Astartes.
War of Armageddon, and
That is not our duty, my liege.
an orc
And
was
yet,
captured.
a commander must remain.
I can't remember if it was by an Inquisitor or if it was by the Imperial Army, And the orc actually starts talking about
It is already done.
Yarrick.
No, this is
And
not the
he actually
time.
asks the
decision is made,
interrogator if
Remaldus. I know you. As
Yarrick
I do
actually
Mordred.
talks
You
about
will not refuse this honor. I will
like they have some kind of like love relationship. Nothing missing. More or less.
Do not leave me here,
Because the
Helbrecht.
orcs consider Yarrick to
Do
be
not
one of
deny me
like
this
the best
glory.
humans
You will
ever
not
because he
refuse
was
this
so
honor.
much fun. Right? Which is hilarious in a way.
Brother.
That's why I love the orcs. They are grim, dark, and everything, but they still retain the silliness of the 80s and 90s in a way. Has to be rated. It goes fast. So on. And Yarrick is the best.
Yeah, the orcs kind of like the Astartes. They put up a really good scrap.
Yeah. They don't really like chaos because they say the pointy gits are annoying.
And they don't like us in good scrap. That's all.
Their destination was called.
That's why I like the
so
orcs.
typical of this
Yeah,
world.
they are so weird. I just love them.
Because that would be the next. When I'm done with building my chapter, I'm going to actually.
We cannot be the only Astartes strength sent to this city. We will not be alone. The guard is with us, and militia forces.
Whomever
Humans.
did the subtitles here need to understand how dark he is.
The Legio Invigilata has landed to the east of the city.
It's not an eye, it's
Titans, my brother. I don't see you sneering at that. Reclusiac. How can we defend all this? With blade and bolter. With faith and fire.
I never thought I would say this about like ink or charcoal drawings.
or whatever. Yeah.
Whatever it is. Miss me. Oh, Yarrick got his arm. Which they actually made a new animation of for the release of edition. Which was kind of inspired by this scene, as far as I can tell.
Oh.
We're going to we watched.
Yep.
And oh, there was some. Oh, my brain. It's very smooth right now. Everything is just falling.
It's time to go to bed anyway, so.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed soon. This.
Iron Will.
This is the new one. This is for the
Are we ready?
Release of the Yarrick.
We're ready.
People of Armageddon.
Soldiers of the Imperial Guard. For decades, we have defended this world. Some of you were born here and know only war. Some of you have grown old.
Decades? I have some bad news for you. I think you might have lost a few years in your history book.
Look at what's become of our world.
Graveyards that reach from horizon to horizon. cities cloaked in ash and dust, all in
industry in ruin. The next wave of greenskins will soon reach our world.
They come in numbers the likes of which we've never seen. We're expected to die in duty. To hold the line.
Also, this is weird because they are Kriegers. It should be Armageddon Steel League.
There is no victory to be had here.
I'm also wondering why the orcs comes from space. I mean, we all know they grow from the ground like fungus.
Yeah, that too.
That's why that it's so goddamn hard to get rid of them.
Why you need to burn everything.
Yeah, you have to burn. You have to burn everything, otherwise they will.
All of you.
Flee, you fools!
I think I've seen this.
Get off world if you are able. Run for your life.
Yeah, I think I've seen this. Yeah, because he gets shot, and then someone else steps in.
Alright. The old man is back.
There will be no evacuation.
There will be no cowardice. There will be no defeat. This is our city. This is our world. Soldiers of Armageddon!
Make ready.
There he was, and that's the mini.
Cool arm.
Yeah.
A bit bulky though.
Yeah, it is, but it's always been. But this mini is so good.
The Old Man of Armageddon. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good title. I have actually seen this, but I didn't know that it was Yarrick.
Oh, yeah, it was Yarrick and his return. I saw another animation at him. Let's see. Might be this. But this is a cinematic trailer for. Nah, it's not this one. It looks damn good anyway. But we'll do this and then.
They have kind of started to do like Blizzard and put a lot of
Armageddon
oomph into their cutscenes.
Yeah, they can. I'm really impressed.
Is worth
and many of these are
because if there is
yeah,
go on.
So I was about to say, many of these are actually made with the help of the guy who made the Starfield series.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that no one does cheesy cutscenes and trailers like Blizzard.
Echoes in the sky, a promise.
This one actually,
a cacophony of endings.
Also, I find it fascinating that they're using a land speeder which was discontinued. Thank you, G-Dubs.
Oh, they are just gonna make a new model and take like $80 for it.
Yeah, they are.
Sanguinius' sons. Angels
yeah,
of
the
death.
fabulous Hawk Boy.
We belong here.
Also a little bit insulted that they hadn't also made
Oh, the Blueberry Boy Scouts.
Yeah, but fuck them. They had nothing to do with Armageddon. I know they were there, but no, nobody cares.
Well, you know that the Blueberry Boy Scouts is all over the place.
Yeah, they have to be everywhere.
I mean, they are even in the warp having a dance-off with the Harlequin.
True.
At least if you should believe...
There's an Ultramarine who died. That's good.
Ooh. Oh, it's a mad boy.
Yeah. Weird.
A mad lad or whatever. Weird boy. Weird boy.
There can be no retreat. There can be no mercy. There can be no peace.
The Blood Angels.
There is only...
They are Armageddon. During the Second War, Dante took the reign, and when it was the Third War, everybody voted was like, yeah, Dante should do this.
Yeah. Oh well.
There we go. It's after 9. Go to bed. Even though I want to yell more about the the Ultramarines being sucky and Blood just being the best.
Yeah, I really don't know why I don't like Ultramarines. I think it's because they are so generic. They are all over the place.
They were pushed to the front, but I understand that because they are the generic chapter. They make sense as the poster boys do.
Yeah, they are normal.
Yes, I usually say
from our perspective, they are normal.
Yeah, I see the Ultramarines as jack of all trades, but master of. They are the generic Marines.
Yeah. I mean, my favorites are the Huggy Boys.
Oh, the Salamander.
Yes.
Oh, we need to rewatch the Bro Trip.
Yes. Oh, we need to.
Yeah, we need to watch that one because it's so good.
It's hilarious.
I want to poop the snoot.
Yeah.
And
also when they it's not the Bro quest, it's when Vulcan dies
again,
and again for maybe the last time, who knows, when the two guys, the two salamanders, has to create masks or whatever it is.
Yeah, Tushan Heistan has to make death mask because to pay for everything.
Yeah, because it's expensive to even bring it on the planets there where they are.
Maybe next time we'll rewatch the Bro Quest then.
Yeah, and some salamanders from Alpha Busa.
Yeah, Alpha Busa. Great. And if I have Warhammer TV by then, we can also watch the professional of the Salamander. Salamander Necro. Anyways, that is it for today.
Yeah. We're done. And we'll be back. Are we going to be back on Sunday?
I don't know.
No, we're not, because I'm working.
Yeah, so you're working. It's Easter, so I wouldn't want to do it anyway.
No, I have to work on Easter Sunday afternoon.
Wednesday next week?
Yes.
Oh, that's what I'll probably have my tax return. Perhaps I'll Warhammer TV.
Yeah, and we could. I might be able to tell you something about Night Rain.
Yeah, true. I'm looking forward to hearing something about it.
Yeah, because I got it and I need to try it out because I tried to try it out yesterday and my controller broke.
So,
which was anticlimactic.
Yeah, it's like, let's go. No, we don't.
No, because the camera wants to stare down into the ground.
So hopefully Wednesday next
week. Yes. So happy Easter, people.
Happy Easter. May the air bring you lots of candy.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, yes.
Whatever you subscribe to in this respect.
Yep, exactly. Well, at least I hope you will celebrate spring in however you want to.
Have a good one, everyone.
See you around.
Bye-bye.